deep in the ruins of a long-dead civilization, humanity has made its greatest discovery yet. Nestled among crumbling towers and deserted streets lies an object that promises to unlock the technological secrets of the ancients. An artifact that, if deciphered correctly, could catapult humanity into a new era of innovation. The object is a smooth, obsidian polyhedron etched with strange glyphs and characters. It sat undisturbed for uncounted eons until a human expedition unearthed it from the ruins. At first, they did not realize what they had found. It was only after the artifact was brought back to a human lab and studied extensively that its purpose became clear. This was a knowledge repository left behind by the ancient race, a database filled with their scientific and engineering knowledge. Attempts to interface with the artifact proved difficult. It was locked by advanced encryption and protections put in place by its creators. Even creating a basic connection to glean surface information from it took human scientists weeks of effort. But eventually, a rudimentary link was established. From it, humanity learned brief snippets about the ancient race. They called themselves the Valaks, and at their height, they had attained Kardashev Scale Class 5 status. Masters of the power and resources not just of a planet or star, but an entire galaxy. Reality itself bent to their will as they constructed Dyson spheres, manipulated black holes, and engineered the cosmos. The Valaks reigned for millions of years before abruptly, mysteriously vanishing, leaving behind only ghosts and echoes of their presence. Before their extinction, they created the artifact, a last attempt to pass their legacy on, a repository of knowledge left adrift in the cosmic ocean for some future civilization to find. And find it humanity did. Once the link to the artifact was in place, humanity began the long process of deciphering its contents. Teams of scientists worked tirelessly to understand the alien knowledge contained within it. Bit by bit, piece by piece, humanity unlocked more of its mysteries. First came insights into Valaks energy technology. Their mastery of fusion, fission, antimatter, and processes humanity was only just scratching the surface of allowed the Valaks to harness the power of entire stars at will. Slowly, humanity learned from their techniques, integrating them into their own primitive fusion reactors, increasing their efficiency tenfold. Then the Valaks' grasp of quantum mechanics, particle physics, and subatomic engineering filtered through. Humanity incorporated their groundbreaking work into a new generation of technologies: room temperature superconductors, instant communication, exotic matter. Things once only dreamed of became reality. Piece by piece, humanity absorbed the knowledge of the artifact. Revolutionary advances emerged in material science, granting humanity the ability to construct previously unimaginable materials at the atomic scale. Medical breakthroughs promised radically extended lifespans. Theoretical physics fundamentally changed as humans adopted the Valaks' intuitive understanding of higher dimensional geometries and membrane theory. Then, the final locks on the deepest recesses of the artifact began to break open. Here, after untold effort, humanity finally gained access to the pinnacle of Valaks technology, spacetime engineering, the ability to manipulate the very fabric of the cosmos. Designs found in the artifact's innermost depths gave humanity the potential to construct warp drives, wormhole generators, and to manipulate gravity itself. But even with the knowledge now in hand, huge engineering hurdles remained. To build and test such devices would require an unprecedented amount of resources and energy, necessitating the efforts of humanity unified for generations. Debate raged across human civilization as to what path to take. Some wanted to focus all attention on pursuing Valak space-time technology, diverting humanity's entire output towards that single goal. They dreamed of spreading the human race throughout the galaxy. Others were more cautious. The Valaks' reckless pursuit of power and expansion is likely what led to their downfall. Humanity should avoid that path. They argued the artifact's knowledge could be dangerous, and some of its technology too unstable for safe use. While governments and leaders argued, a team of engineers took matters into their own hands. A small lab, working in secret, began to assemble a warp drive based on the Valaks' designs. If they could successfully test it, they could settle the debate one way or another. But as construction progressed, difficulties emerged. Unforeseen complexities in the Valaks' designs confounded the engineers. As much as humanity had learned from the artifact, their grasp of the theory behind it was still lacking. Flaws inherent in the ancient data began to show. For all the knowledge it contained, there were still limits to what could be conveyed through the artifact alone. No matter how skilled its creators, the repository was still a relic of a civilization long since turned to dust. It could only transmit a fragment of the expertise used to design it. Particle by particle, circuit by circuit, the human engineers assembled their prototype. But as the gaps between human understanding and Valak science grew, so too did their creative solutions. Drawing on humanity's innate gift for improvisation, the lab resolved dilemmas in the artifact's designs. Their intuitive leaps surpassed what was contained in the ancient database. Years later, their one-of-a-kind warp drive was ready. Human and Valak's knowledge combined into a functional, if clunky, prototype. When finally activated, the device successfully opened a traversable wormhole. A true warp in space-time. Cheers erupted in the lab. Then, almost as quickly, the warp drive exploded. But it had worked, if only for milliseconds. And with that proof of concept, the pace of human innovation redoubled. More labs and engineering teams turned their focus towards practical space-time technology. Piece by piece, humanity bridged the gap left by the extinct Valaks. Then, merely 2 decades after the discovery of the artifact, humanity's first true, warp-capable starship blinked into the darkness between stars. On board were scientists and engineers seeking out new worlds and opportunities across the vast gulfs of space. Behind them, they left a civilization, forever transformed by the knowledge contained in the ancient database. Yet for all it had granted them, humanity never forgot that they alone had succeeded where the Valaks themselves failed. For not only had they decrypted the ancient race's secrets, humanity possessed something the aliens did not: creativity, inspiration, cunning, an unbound imagination capable of seeing beyond what was into what could be. The ancient database was but a map to the future. It is the human spirit of exploration and innovation that will take them the rest of the way. Wherever humanity's starships may roam, they carry within them a spark of ingenuity, more powerful than all the relics of alien empires long past. It is a light that will shine as humanity claims their shared destiny among the stars.